guys are ready.
Welcome to Ellis Tech's Wonka World Rube Goldberg machine, inspired by the delicious world Mr. Wonka created. He was an innovator, creating new, captivating machines. People thought he was crazy, but he persevered anyway. That's what we want to do as engineers. Why open an umbrella ourselves when we can have a machine to do it for us? And so, we look to our mentor, Mr. Wonka, to build this crazy machine. It all starts with a golden ticket. And the golden ticket is released down the ramp. The golden ticket hits the gate. The gate opening pulls the string to release a peg, starting a pulley. The peg on the pulley hits a popsicle stick in this hole in the bookshelf. The popsicle stick hits another popsicle stick, and the car is released, hitting the seesaw. The seesaw hits the marble hits the nerd's cup. The nerd's cup pulls down this board. The board pushes down the car. The car pushes the ball line with the peg on the end. And then a marble goes down the ramp, hitting the Skittles. The Skittles pushes down the box. The box pulls the string, releasing the pendulum. The pendulum hits the egg. The egg falls down onto this ramp, hitting the dominoes. The dominoes hits the nerds, and the nerds pulls down the glass. Then the glass pulls open the umbrella.
Are we ready to run whenever?
Are you guys ready?
What didn't go off? It's okay. You can still touch it.
You can still touch it.
You can still touch it. Thank you.
Write down. 203 total.
How many steps? Seven.
136 for the start. Wait.
So we ask for silence in the rest of the room, and they're gonna go.
Second, wait for CJ. He's look, it's fine.
It's fine.
This is Joe and Bobby. One day Bobby went to the park on a windy day. Joe was by the park bench having some complications. A bird dropped a seed on Joe's hat. The seed rolled down his hat and into his pocket. Something flew out of his pocket and hit him in the chest. That made Joe very sad. The beat of his heart flowed down slowly until bang, lightning struck Bobby in the arm. After Bobby was struck, a chain reaction occurred. Bobby started to fall apart. Buttons started falling. Bobby dropped all of his stuff. Snap! Tree branches break off the trees. It starts to rain. Joe tries to grab the umbrella, but lightning strikes the umbrella. The umbrella opens and everything ends. No more thunder, lightning, wind. It all stops. Joe woke up from his nap on the park bench. It was all a dream. It was a beautiful sunny day. Joe proceeded to walk in the park, listening to the birds chirp and watching the trees sway.
Now let me walk you through the steps. We drop a metal ball bearing down here, goes down the domino steps, comes here, knocks over another metal ball bearing, goes into the booth, which tips over this trash can, knocking over that big marble, hits the car, which goes and hits the PVC pipe, pushing another metal ball bearing into this tube, which is this domino hitting the large marble, which attacks this ball hanging from over here, which goes another metal bearing down in the PVC pipe, coming down here, which turns on a switch, turns on that motor, which pulls out a nail to drop a marble inside. The marble goes into the Play-Doh cup. The Play-Doh cup comes down using the pulley system. That goes up. The metal hammer drops, and then the balloon pops, and then the marble goes down, sets off this mousetrap, which tips off the teeter-totter, which the ball rolls down into another mousetrap, up to here, tipping off this teeter-totter. The ball goes in, sets off the mousetrap, pulls out the nail, the screwdriver drops, and the umbrella opens. That got caught.
That's all right.
Supposed to.
Fantastic idea.
Judges, are you ready? Okay.
On a beautiful, sunshiny February morning, Mr. Leduc's EC physics class decided to take a field trip to the beach. We swam in the ice-cold water and played beach volleyball very competitively.
Can you?
Okay. After some time, we decided to open an umbrella to shade us from the not-so-scorching February sun. What better way to do it than to build a simple machine? We climbed to the highest rocky peak that overlooked the entire beach. With washed-up wood and sticks, we tied mastic in a declining zigzag pattern. Adjacent to this water slide, too, that Jaylene tumbled down, passing some sand dunes and old oceanside playground. Her quick movement made a breeze so strong that her waft of air started pinwheel. Kevin saw it turning and launched down the water slide, bumping into Sarah. Sarah went down the other slide, right through a pyramid of cups. Angie slid down the spiral slide, hitting a coconut that pushed the umbrella's button, causing it to open. We all cheered, happy that our machine worked, and decided to grab a couple of drinks to enjoy a shade after the long day.
Our machine starts right up top here. The ball drops, comes down the slide, connects with this ball, drops, triggers the slide, connecting with the golf ball, hits over the dominoes, takes out this, baseball drops down, triggers that, connects with it up here, letting this golf ball go down, hitting more of the dominoes, sending it down the slide through the loop into more dominoes, triggering the mousetrap, which knocks over the cups, starting the mechanism here, where it'll come down this slide, into more dominoes, into another mousetrap, down, and into the last mousetrap, where it'll pull out the cue ball and trigger the umbrella.
One, two, three, start.
Are you good, Nate? Yeah, hold something for you. Wolcott Tech Juniors.
Kevin, just watch out for the umbrella behind you.
Sorry.
So you're presenting first? Good. Yeah. You ready? Are you ready?
You guys are ready? Okay. So our story is the transportation issues for Wolcott Tech. All of the students at Wolcott Tech were trying to decide the best way of transportation. With their vast knowledge of jumping to conclusions, they decided that a race car would be the fastest and coolest way of getting to school. So Matt got into his car and pressed go. But at the end of the road, Evan's hot air balloon was in the way, proving that Matt's race car was not the best way. Will thought they were both wrong, and an elevator was better. Elevator was better. He soon found it could only go up and down, so he changed his mind. Donnie said slides are the best because they're more fun. Then Michael said that his truck wouldn't run into any hot air balloons, but it was too heavy to go very fast. A week later, Charlie decided that a submarine would do the best job at traversing to school. But there was no water, so he changed to his next favorite thing, trains. But alas, there were no train tracks leading to the school. They all had thought that they would never find the perfect way to get to school, but they all had the same idea at that one moment, a rocket ship. So they chose this as the perfect way to get to Wolcott Tech and would float down slowly with their parachute.
Everyone ready? Oh, we're ready.
You gonna explain your steps now?
First, the car will hit the sponge, and that will be pushed into the hot air balloon, popping out, releasing a marble that's inside of it to go down the track, hit the dominoes, push the tape off the ledge, and pull this up so it hits the track and the golf ball, making them go down here to hit this, which pushes the truck over, and then it'll hit this and start the dominoes, which knocks the can off, hits the seesaw, and that pushes this so it goes and hits this pivot, so the marble is started. It'll hit the tack, which will loosen it from the corkboard, and then the rocket will be pulled up, hit the dominoes will hit a weight, the weight will hit the top of this, and then the umbrella will fall out and open.
There's gonna be a lot of noise, so watch out.
Yeah. If you want to block your ears, I suggest it. Ready?
Yeah.
Did it already fall? Where'd the marble go? Oh.
Come on, F.
It's right here.
Do the next one. Do the next one.
Oh my god.
Evan.
Yay!
Are we ready? Alright, so this is Windham Tech's Goldberg project. And do you want me to start with the story first?
Yes.
One day, it started raining out of nowhere. We were upstairs, all of us, in the basement. We had a whole bunch of old child toys from when we were babies. And we decided to come up with a funky way, because born just opened an umbrella, a weird and creative way to open umbrella using a whole bunch of just random house stuff. Alright, so our first step is we're going to drop a marble. Marble is going to ramp off, hit the dominoes. The dominoes is going to release another marble. Marble is going to go down the corkscrew. Then it's going to let out, going to hit the domino. Domino is going to hit the race car. Race car is going to move the golf ball into the cup. The cup's going to raise the screen right there, so a whole bunch more marbles come down. Marbles. Water wheel is going to move. It's going to move the stick. The stick's going to hit the dominoes. It's going to hit the Lego. The Lego is going to move more dominoes. Then that's going to tip over. It's going to release the marbles from here, and it's going to hit these dominoes. These dominoes are going to hit the pool ball, which will hit the metal thing. My apologies. Metal bar. The metal bar is going to hit the wire cutters. Wire cutters is going to release the weight. The weight's going to turn on the switch, which then activates the light. And then the string. So, yeah. Also going to cut and, yeah, drop that. I forgot what happened there.
There's a weight in the tube.
Yeah, there's weight in the tube.
Good job, kid.
Ready?
Good job, Ken.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day today. We're Team Phoenix because our umbrella broke on our last try and we rose from the ashes and now we're going to open it again. We want to give a special thanks to the other team for donating the umbrella. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Now you go with the story, then you guys the steps, then you launch it.
It was a cold, wintry day. It was Christmas Eve, and the old man was grumpy. You see, the old man hates Christmas and will do anything to stop children from being happy. He'd go around stealing presents and dumping their cookies for Santa on the ground. Now fast forward a day to Christmas. The man who stole Christmas is going around very early in the morning and was tiptoeing around people's homes. He stole toys from boys and girls and even paper. He went through many steps and a whole lot of trouble to ruin Christmas for everyone. Fast forward again to a few hours later. It was still early in the morning. It was the man's last stop. He creeped down to the living room and began opening the first present. It was at this point a girl must have heard the commotion and walked slowly, warily down the stairs. She asked him in her small voice, "Are you Santa Claus?" The man replied, "No, go back to bed." And to this she asked, "What are you doing?" And the man replies, "Nothing, go back to bed." The girl had noticed the man's grumpiness and she walks over to him. She grabs his waist and gives him a hug. The man's eyes light up, turning from a black color to a calm blue color. He drops the present and begins apologizing to the girl. She thanks him and says it's okay. "It's a Christmas miracle," the man exclaims. At the end of all this trouble, he finally realized that ruining Christmas just wasn't worth it. His eyes had been opened at last, his heart singing in happiness. It was a Christmas miracle.
Alright, so this is the start right here. We have 3 paths, so I'll start with our first one. Once we hit the button, this car will fall down, hitting a marble to go down here, and then it's going to come down this ramp, hit the dice off the tube. This bigger marble is going to fall down, hitting a button. This green car is going to go down the ramp, launch the jet to hit this book that'll hit this billboard, and then that ties into that. I'll get into that in a second. This second car, this orange car, is going to come down the ramp, come through here. It's going to hit this button right here, releasing a marble that's in the this dumpster right here. That's going to go through a funnel. It's going to hit another button to release a measurement car. We attached a measure to a car, and that's going to swing over to hit another button. It's going to launch the gears up here to turn, and then the marble is going to fall down, and since this billboard fell, this gear is going to come out. It's going to go down the funnel, all the way down the tube, down the funnel, hit the mouse trap, and open up the umbrella. And then lastly, this marble is going to come down the tube, through the funnel, and down here to hit the marble, and go through this tube right here. Are we all set?
Open the umbrella.
Yeah, that tube right here is going to come down.
Well, the zip tie.
Oh.
Okay, now. Trevor, slowly down.
I think you want to start with here. Yeah, on this. If I'm launching over here, you lost this one here.
That one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
It went through.
Okay.
There's a problem.
Hey, not the bad news? Put it back together again. Fix that one track. Oh, sorry. Hey, not bad. Yeah, you get one more run.
So if they